Getting more mostly. I just want to, if I could have, I don't want to stop singing, but just stay where you are, don't move. I just want to tell you something. When something hurts me, that's for sure, they need something, and we call up somebody who can help us. Does it really mean that we love that person so much? God forbid somebody's taking calls a doctor. Is it because he loves the doctor so much? I'm calling the doctor because he's the only one who can help. Let me tell you something very, very deep. Sometimes I can pray to God because who else can help me? The master of the world, the world is the only one who can help. So I pray to God. Doesn't mean I love God. He's the big boss. He's sitting up there. He's directing traffic. I'm asking him. This doesn't mean anything yet. You know what it means to mamish, to daven, to pour out your heart before God? If I love somebody very much, I call them up. I don't know if they can help me, but whom else should I tell? If not the one I love the most. God, I want to share something so deep with you in a nutshell. The end of the portion is that Moshe says to God, you sent me to Pharaoh and it didn't help. Moshe Rabbeinu comes to Pharaoh in the name of God, let my people go. Pharaoh says, no. Moshe Rabbeinu was so broken. You know what God is telling him in a nutshell? From now on, I want a different relationship with you. You think I want them to pray to me because it helps? And if it doesn't help? And if it doesn't help? But I want, can some people tell them to be quiet? Just really uncomfortable. So the Ishbitzer says, the first thing is, I'm listening to God not because it helps. You know, friends, imagine, I'll tell you, you know why I keep Shabbos? It makes me feel real good. And you know, I work so hard all week long. Shabbos saves my life. I'll just sound to you. Nothing. I wouldn't give a penny for that Shabbos. The other day is something, I met this girl, I love her very much. I married her because she really is such a good cook. She cleans the house, she's a good cook, washes my socks. So, I mean, what else can I ask of my wife, right? Unbelievable relationship, right? I want you to know the deepest depths of closeness is not because I get something from it. You know, I can be a good Jew and pray to God because God answers my prayers, God is taking care of me, and I'm in good hands. This is not what Yiddishkeit is all about. You know what God says to Moshe Rabbeinu? I want you to know. I promised so many things to Avraham, and he never kept my promise. You know what that means? You know, Avraham believed in God, not because God is keeping his promise all the time. So much deeper. So much deeper. I want you to know the beginning is that I'm praying to God not because he helps, not because he keeps his promise. But Gewalt, there's nobody else. Mamish Gewalt, there's one master of the world. So then God says to Moshe, Atusira, because the real truth is that God does keep his promise. And the real truth is that God does listen to prayer. But God says, I'm only not listening to your prayers now. Looks like I don't. Because Moshe Rabbeinu, you are the Rebbe of Yidden. I want you to teach Yidden something so much deeper. You know what paganism is? I'm praying to my idol because he helps. The water god, I need water, I pray to the water god. I need fire, I pray to the fire god. I can pray to God the same way. You know what it is to be a servant of God? not because it helps. But the truth is, it does help. The truth is, God says to Moshe, Al Tasir, I bless you, you should see, Mamish, I am helping you. And sometimes when God waits so long until he answers, it's just because God wants to be so close to us when he answers. God wants to answer. But so much deeper. So much deeper. And I want you to know, I'm sure you're aware of it, my beautiful friends. You know, Bereshit is so deep, it's so deep. The Torah is deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Mamish. We have 3 more Parshas still with Mamish, we're standing on Mount Sinai. And God expects so much depth of us. So much depth. I want you to know, I once had the privilege to talk to some parents, told them like this. When your children cry at night, do you think they're crying because they think you can help them? Oh, it's so much deeper. Children cry, not because their parents will help them, because who else should listen to me? If not my father and my mother. I just saw in one of my, I'm coming up with finally with a book of my Torahs on weddings. Bless me, should get together, and I just want to thank my friend Adam helping me so much. I saw in one of my things, I'm blessing a couple under the chuppah. I told them that everybody blesses every couple. They should have a peaceful house, and they should be able to sleep peacefully. I bless you the other way around. I bless you, you should never sleep even one night. I bless you, your children should wake you up every night, 5 times. But I bless you, you should jump out of your bed. There's so much joy. So much joy. I want you to know something. When Neshama began crying at night, someone asked me, how does it feel to be woken up by a baby in the middle of the night? I said, about Torah. I said, for the first time, I have a little taste how God must feel in heaven when the high priest was calling out God's name at Yom Kippur. Gewalt. Okay, I want to bless everyone to be woken up at night. And I bless you, you should jump out of this joy. Mamish b'simcha. Let me tell you something, friends. Someday your children won't cry at night, B'ez Hashem. I'll be grown up. Then you'll think back and you realize, Master of the world, the holiest nights of my life were those nights when my children woke me up. So special. I want to tell you something, I realize a lot of times that some of us are not giving our holy mothers and sisters enough strength. I want you to know, sad enough, and I'm sad for it, and I'm sure you share my feeling. All the Chassidish Sforim are full of telling kids how to keep Shabbos and to be from and sweet and cute and everything in the world. They don't talk enough how to love children. The Sforim are full, everything, husband and wife, what to do, what not to do, and everything. How about loving each other? So little do we talk about. I want you to know, friends, one time in my life, this is unbelievable. There's a big mekubal in Eretz Yisrael. I've been pointing at L'chaim. If you'd see him, you wouldn't think he's mekubal. He has no beard, and he has a little yarmulke, and he speaks French, and a little bit Hebrew. I mean, he speaks Hebrew well, but fluently French. And at one time I was a little bit sick. This person came to see me. He says to me, you want to see the Ketav Yad? You want to see the manuscript of my Rebbe? And his Rebbe is unbelievable. He's a Chassidish Yid. He ran away from Warsaw because he didn't want to go to the army. And from all the places he went to Morocco. And there in Morocco, he stayed in the house of this Moroccan Jew, speaks French. Think about, and I think he's printing the stuff yet, but I want you to know one thing. He says one thing. It's the first time in my life I saw somebody talking about it. He says, I want you to know that all the holy mothers who are taking care of their babies in the morning are mamish bringing down chesodim from heaven like nobody in the world. He writes, and he likes was a speech, he says, you think when you get up in the morning and you daven, when you bring down all the sweetness from heaven? Yeah, you're trying, I don't know if it helps. But it says mothers are taking care of their children in the morning. They are the real ones. This is really the boyka of Avram. Chesodim of Holy Father Avram. I want to bless all the mothers. I want to bless all those who are mothers already, and those who want to be mothers and will be mothers. And I want to bless all the holy fathers and brothers. And this Shabbat says, B'nai Yisrael, Poro, Vayishchetzu, Vayirbu, Vayatzrim, Vayitmi'ayit, bless us. Mamish, we should multiply and become more and more inside and outside, and more inside, L'chaim.
L'chaim.